Dr. Ware is my cardiology fairy godmother. Dr. Ware is a cardiologist who spent the bulk of her career here at Iowa State University and built the cardiology service.
Wendy Ware is a tremendous cardiologist and educator. She was my second trainee, so we've known each other for quite a long time.
Wendy is an extremely friendly and warm personality, extremely compassionate. Really can't say a bad thing about her. She's fun to be around.
She's just a tremendous listener. She'll stop and she listens and looks you in the eye and has a smile and a ready laugh, good sense of humor.
When I came to interview, I met Wendy the very first day. We went to dinner that night. We sat down at the restaurant and she pulls a bottle of wine out of her purse and says, we're not allowed to purchase alcohol on interviews, but it's BYOB, so would you like some wine? And I said, I'm gonna really get along with this lady.
I decided that I wanted to be a veterinarian, I think when I was in 3rd or 4th grade, actually. However, by the time I got to high school, I had other interests as well, but I was still thinking about veterinary medicine. And this sounds awful, but it's a true story. My high school guidance counselor actually very much dissuaded me from pursuing veterinary medicine because, frankly, he said, you should do something practical like be a teacher or be a nurse because girls really don't go into veterinary medicine. I mean, how ironic was that, right? So I decided, okay, I want to be a veterinarian. And one thing led to another, and here I am.
And for decades, Wendy was the sole cardiologist at Iowa State. She fundamentally was the program. So she's educated thousands of veterinary students into cardiology.
She chose to put together a textbook that was like practical, test your knowledge kind of a textbook, which is really hard to do well. It has hundreds of illustrations, really excellent case material. And the reason that I really like it is that it addresses the tremendous overlap between cardiology and respiratory medicine.
It's a reference that many students use for cardiology skills. The cardiology books that I think students in many of the veterinary colleges around the country use.
Well, I saw Wendy as a pioneer for women in veterinary medicine, in ACVIM and in cardiology. In 1986, when she became board certified as a veterinary cardiologist, she was the 4th woman in North America to become so. So she was a leading expert and an inspiration for all of us.
Wendy exemplifies the qualities that identify the best recipient for this award. She has a long history of service. She was also the president of the ACVIM.
Shortly after becoming board certified, I was encouraged to participate in the organization. And I do think it's important to give back and to participate in that. Plus, volunteering really was a great opportunity to meet so many people, so many really brilliant and dedicated people as part of the organization that I probably never would have interacted with otherwise. And so that was of benefit to me personally, but also very helpful in gaining other perspectives.
She has inspired me on a number of levels. She taught me to be a sponge, to listen, take things in. She also taught me to be present. Those things have served me well since then. You can really do things differently, and she's a beacon of that.
She listens carefully, she considers, and she continues to work calmly, which helps to reach a consensus.
What I appreciate about her is just her cool and calm nature and her ability to be diplomatic about things and just served as a real role model for us early career faculty.
She epitomizes work-life integration in the sense that she had many interests outside of work. The musicality, her training in classical music, her interest in chamber music. She raised 6 kids. She had a lot going on outside of work.
I want to say thank you very much for taking the time and the effort to nominate me for this award, and I very much appreciate it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Congratulations on the Pyle Award, Wendy. Thank you so much for all of your contributions to ACVIM over the years. You have definitely helped to make it the strong organization that it is today and to make it a better organization.
Unbelievable. Congratulations, Wendy. You deserve this more than anybody that I know of. We're so appreciative of all the efforts that you've done for veterinary medicine as well as ACVIM.
Wendy, I'm so pleased that you're receiving this award. There's absolutely no one more deserving. You have been so inspiring to me and my career and generations of students and residents.
Congratulations, Wendy, for this recognition, for all the work you have put into this college and to the profession. Congratulations, my friend.